Okay, Desiree. So you tried to make a huge move on Survivor, but unfortunately it backfired. Even though it didn't work out, are you proud of yourself, or you tried to shake things up? You tried to think about the long game.
Right. I'm definitely proud, man. If you go out with a bang. That's what I was telling myself. So I rode that lie out on to the very end. I gave it my best effort, and that's all I could do. You know, I didn't want to get to a point in the game where I realized, listen, it's too late, and I don't have my own move. Like I don't have something that I could call my own to pitch to the jury. So that's what I had in mind, making that move. And yeah, I'm proud. I gave it my best.
And I think the reason you made the move is because you thought you were on the bottom of the Nvidia Alliance. What made you feel like you were on the bottom?
I didn't really make the move because I felt like I was on the bottom. That's kind of what I just pitched to Malolo. But I made the move because I felt like a lot of players are getting more and more dangerous as the game goes on. You know, I had known that Dom had an idol because I truly believed Chris when he said it. And I had known that Wendell had an idol because that word had gone around town. So I kind of knew that too. So that's kind of what I was pitching as well to everyone else. That's kind of why I felt like they would go along with the plan. Is it because I felt like everyone knew Dom has idols, everyone knew Wendell had an idol, and nobody's going to vote for him like that. Would it make sense?
Did you feel like everyone had an idol except for you?
Yeah, at some point it seemed like everybody had an idol except for me. Like Michael's just digging up idols out the dirt. Like it didn't even make sense how many idols that Michael had found.
When it came down to your word versus Laurel's word, did you did you ever just think of coming clean and saying, "All right, yeah, I'm lying. I was trying to get Kellen out, but that's part of the game."
Yeah, I think that would probably be maybe something that I could have done. I was thinking what I could have done afterwards, after the lie had got out and it kind of blew up. I could have, confronted Laurel, but then I also could have went back to her like, Laurel, okay, this is why I confronted you. Like we can still go through with this plan. But I kind of took it like my first reaction was, okay, well now it's them against me. It's their word against mine now, so I have to be fully against them.
At the end of the episode, in your little interview there, you said that you had big plans and Kellen was just the first step. What other moves did you have in mind to mix things up?
So after Kellen was gone, we'll probably put Chelsea in a weird position because she couldn't really side with anyone but myself and the rest of the Malolos with Ange. And if she was in that position, then either one of the guys have to go home. It would either be Dom, Wendell, or Michael. And those are all three powerful guys still within the game. And I feel like those would be easy picks to pick off because they're a threat to everyone. They're clear threats. So I felt like, okay, well, yeah, Laurel would see this and she would be able to go with it because these guys are clear threats. She's well aware of this. Nobody wants to sit next to them. So the only people that would probably want to keep them in the game is somebody like a Michael.
So those guys are the big clear threats. Is there anyone you think is maybe being a floater, somebody that's not playing as hard as other people?
Well, it's hard to answer that question because in the game, I felt like I felt Laura was a floater, I felt Jonathan was a floater, and I felt I think and Sebastian. Obviously, Sebastian, I feel like he's kind of in his own world, but that's Sebastian. Like I love him. But then you had on screen. It's kind of portrayed like Laura's playing a really hard game. And Chelsea's not really playing much of a game. But on the island, with all the information I had, it just seems as though Jonathan and Laurel mainly were floaters and Sebastian. Yeah.
When you were on the island, what were your thoughts about Ghost Island? Did you want to go experience that, or were you just happy staying at camp with your tribe?
I was kind of happy staying on camp with my tribe because those islands can just throw any random thing at you. You don't know what you're getting into, and it could either hurt you or benefit you. And I didn't need the benefits. I was okay. I'm like, you know what? I'll just rely on my own game and my persuasion skills and all that stuff to get myself ahead.
For all the fans that haven't played the game before, what would you say is the hardest part about playing Survivor? Is it the hunger? Is it the social aspect?
I think the social aspect is the hardest part of playing Survivor because you have to get someone that you don't have the closest relationship with to make the move that you specifically need them to make for you. You have to convince everyone that you're helping them when you're really trying to help you. And everybody knows you're trying to help you, but you have to convince them that you're not. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird, and it's very hard to do.
Are you a big super fan of the show, or were you just kind of a casual viewer?
I think I was a casual viewer, and I was definitely a fan, but not, I wouldn't say like a super, super, super fan.
And if is there anyone from the past, from the episodes that you've seen, that you would have loved to play with?
From a different season?
Yeah.
I think I would definitely love to play with, can I name a few people?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I would love to play with Poverty. I would love to play with Cerise. I would love to play with Michaela, and I would love to play with Jay.
Those are some good ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so final question. Now you're on the jury. Tell us what type of a player you're going to be voting for, without like naming any names or anything.
I would vote for a player that has made moves in the game that are clearly, evidently their power move. Like, it's just them. They planned it, they orchestrated it, and they executed it. Like, that's who I would vote for. Like, the player that has done that the most.
Awesome. Well, thank you for chatting with us today, Desiree. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.